right, now this black line, just ignore it. This is the line from the daily chart, okay? But if you look at current price of the US dollar, 79.73, we've got this pivot high over here to the left, and then just below, we've got this level, this new level sitting right in here, okay? So the presence of this new demand level tells us that there's a good chance that the dollar can trade higher from this level, but once it declines to there. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to decline to there in the next few minutes or what have you, but the fact that there's a level below, what does this trigger me to do? This triggers me to go to the euro and find some supply above. Okay. Because from this demand level, looks like we've got plenty of room before we even come close to hitting this pivot high, which is only a pivot high, not a fresh supply level. We wouldn't expect prices to stop there. Okay? So, having said that, finding some demand below in the dollar, let's now figure out where the euro is likely to turn lower. And for that, we can come down to also, well, a 30-minute chart here. I think there's a couple good areas on this 30-minute chart that we can take advantage of. And again, what we're looking for is the picture that represents institutional supply and demand. Okay. Here you go. So I'm going to combine a couple levels here. That's what I did this morning in our supply-demand grid. Okay, for our Forex trading room, the XLT. And we're going to go right here. Okay, let me draw these levels in, and then I'll share them with you. And then what we're doing is really stacking high probability events in our favor. We found some potential demand in the dollar. We're finding some potential supply in the euro. And here's that level. Okay, there it is. So it really begins at, call it 131.78. Okay, to about 132.10. Now that's combining two levels. Okay, I'm not saying you should just enter at the beginning of it and put your stop on the other side of it there. Okay. Put the charts up again. You can really make this kind of one level on a larger time frame. It's going to be the same thing. I just wanted to show you, we just took an X-ray snapshot down to the 30 to show you exactly where the level starts. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can. Okay. Oh, this one perhaps. This morning I actually took. Now I was just trading. I'll show you what I did this morning. If someone's asking about what I would do, I can show you this real quick. This is all from this morning. Whoops. This is just in a little XLT account, so this isn't in a regular account, but. There you go. Just just in a trading room account. Made a little money on the euro, a little more money on the Japanese yen, and a little money on the Nasdaq. Okay, and I can share with you this trade that we took in the yen. Okay. Yeah, trader is asking about why that pivot high is not a, what's wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not a fresh level. It's already a pullback into something else. So we would not consider that a fresh level. Remember, a pivot high or low can never be a fresh level. You can certainly get a turn at those prices, and we do, but that's not the fresh supply or demand. Those are all pullbacks into the origin of levels. Okay, all right, let's move on here. So that's the euro, and if you really look at the larger time frame, I'm pretty comfortable with a short in the euro because obviously we've been playing for the short side off that larger time frame. But take a look. If we look at the last time price was down in this area, I'm going to put some lines in here and explain this. Okay. So I just took a picture of the weekly chart. So here's the supply level over on the right that we just fell from. And if you look, if you look at this demand level shaded in yellow, okay, which again is just, that's a pullback, but we've already had one pullback to that and very deep one just after that. So does that tell us there's still supply left in this area, demand left in this area, or no? I would say there's really not much, right? Any institutional buy orders, significant ones in here, have already been filled. So this move down to the bottom of that level, that tells us that all the significant demand in this area is already absorbed, which means there's room for another leg down past this level. So we would not call that demand anymore. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of little fresh levels on smaller time frames sitting just below, but I'm talking about for the bigger move. Okay? And remember, the one level we've been talking, the nearest fresh supply level in the dollar, remember we mapped that out a few sessions ago. I'm just going to share it with you here, is up here. Okay? Way up there. Okay? We don't hit any strong, larger time frame fresh supply until way up here. Okay? Alright. So let's go to, someone was asking about the yen trade that I took. I'll show you here. Those trades I showed this morning, that was a real account. That was just the trading room, smaller account. So let's see. Here's the yen, and let me share this with you right in here. I'll just draw it out. It was really a tiny little, it only made $400 on it. It was on very small size. It was 2 lot or something. I have to look. But it was just basically shorting against this little thing for a little move. Remember we have those sessions on short-term trading the Forex markets? Okay. There was this right here. Give me just a moment. I'm capturing it for you. And remember in those short-term sessions, we had there's the yen chart. You should be able to see that. Now this is the yen futures. Okay. So just this first rally into there, this actually fell. It didn't make a whole lot of money off of it, but there's a nice little bounce off this level. These types of trades come up every single morning. I have not seen a morning in a long time in the U.S. where, one of these trades isn't right around the corner. That's just taking little bounces off small time frame levels. And that's what we focus on when we do those short-term Forex trading sessions. Okay?